Hey, what's going on? Kinsey here, and today we're going to take a step back in Hearthstone, and instead of playing another match against a real person, I figured I'd actually explain the game, show you how it's played. Hopefully we'll win, but this is kind of a basics of Hearthstone video. So if you already know everything, not going to learn anything here, hate to tell you. But, if you don't know the game, this will help you understand my next videos, and maybe when you pick up the game yourself, you'll have a head start compared to everyone else. So we're going to play Mage. Mage is my favorite class. And let's see. Let's go ahead and play against Let's go ahead and play a Shaman today. Just play it on normal difficulty, so I don't have to take too much. I'm just going to explain the way the game works, how the mechanics are set up, so on and so forth. Just a crash course in how to play Hearthstone. So we're filling up the loading bar, and here we go. Alright, so we're against Thrall. This is an AI game, so hopefully I'll be able to win. Alright, I go first, which is predetermined by the game. Now I have my starting hand. This is what I'll start out with. I can either keep these cards and go on to play the game, or I can switch them out. So we're going to go ahead and switch out the Novice Engineers and play. See what they give us this time. Looks like a River Crocolisk and a Polymorph. Alright, so the game basically starts where your hero and the enemy hero all have 30 health. The game is over when one person is down to 0 or less health. Each turn, you're given a mana crystal. So right now, at turn 1, I have 1 mana crystal. The next turn, I'll have 2, so on and so forth. This is my hero power. It costs 2 mana, which is what this little crystal up here means. So on turn 2, I can use my hero power instead of playing a card, and my hero power specifically is dealing 1 damage to a minion or to the enemy hero. His power as a shaman is a totemic call, which means he can summon a random totem, and we'll probably see how that works later on. Each card has a mana cost, which is up here in the upper left-hand corner of the card. This card is a minion, which means it can deal 2 damage, and it has 3 health. And this card can deal 2 damage and has 2 health, and it costs 3 mana. So let's go ahead and end our turn. And we'll have some options for the next turn. Looks like he played a Murloc Raider, which has... Oh, and he plays the coin, which if you go second, you'll get the coin. Ooh, that doesn't really feel very good. But the coin gives you an extra mana for that turn. So it looks like I also have a Murloc Raider I can play. But we are going to go ahead and play the River Crocolisk. Alright, and we will end our turn. Okay, this Stone Tusk Boar has Charge. Charge lets it attack as soon as it's played. Otherwise, as I'll show you on this turn, we'll go ahead and play the Murloc Raider. These little Z's that are coming out of it means that it can't be played until my next turn. It's on a cooldown. If it has Charge, however, it can be used the turn it's played on. So we'll go ahead and use my Fireball to deal him some damage. And we'll end our turn. Battle Cry. That's a good one. A Battle Cry means that when you use this card, it has an effect that starts whenever you summon it. So whenever he used the Voodoo Doctor, its Battle Cry was Restore 2 health, meaning that he could either heal himself or heal another minion. This minion, the Frostwolf Grunt, has Taunt, which, like I said in my previous video, is like a shield. I have to take out that Taunt creature before I can deal damage to him directly. So let's see what we got here. I don't need card draw at the moment. We'll go ahead and use the Raid Leader. And we will deal the 3 damage to his Taunt creature. And end our turn. Looks like... And see, he uses his to summon a random totem. The totem that he got was a Searing Totem, which means it can attack by itself and it has 1 defense. Basically, he gave himself a minion for 2. So, let's see. we'll go ahead and summon our Nightblade. Its battle cry deals 3 damage to the enemy hero, as you just saw, and we'll go on to our next turn. Booty Bay Bodyguard, 5/4. I can kill it with this, but I don't know what I want to summon next turn. Fireball. So we will Novice Engineer to draw a card, because that's what its battle cry is. Give me a River Crocolisk. We'll go ahead and take out his taunt with my Nightblade, and we'll use the Fireball to deal 6 direct damage. And end our turn. Frostwolf Warlord has a battle cry that gives him +1 attack and +1 health for each minion that's on his side of the field. It was a terrible time to play that card because he doesn't have any other minions, so that card will never be buffed. So we will go ahead and do the River Crocolisk, the Murloc Raider, go ahead and deal 2 damage, deal 1 damage to him, and we will end our turn. So we have minion advantage. Oh, that's not good. That's a spell card that gave this +3 attack, and he gave it taunt, and now it's buffed for 8. So it's not really what we want to happen. So luckily enough for us, we have a Polymorph, which will transform any minion I want to into a 1/1 sheep, which is pretty good for us. I can do that. I can go ahead and kill off the sheep. And then I can kill that off. I can kill that off. And then I can use my charge. And now we're on an even playing ground. So that's why Mage is one of my favorites. There he goes, using that battle cry again. Mage is one of my favorites because it has spells like Polymorph, which, that could have been a really bad deal for me, but I got rid of it. So he summoned a totem, the Stoneclaw Totem, which gave him a taunt creature that has 2 health. So we will go ahead and play Arcane Intellect to go ahead and get some more cards. Shenzhen Shieldmaster, that is a good card. And then we'll play Novice Engineer. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take out the taunt creature. And then we will charge him directly. And end our turn. Alright, looks like we're doing... Ooh, see, he's got his own thing. So he transformed my Shenzhen Shieldmaster into a 0/1 taunt creature. So that was pretty good for him. But like I said, I'm pretty sure we have this in the bag within the next couple of turns. So then, deal that, deal that, deal that. And then our Arcane Missiles will let us deal 3 damage split randomly between these 3. So it looks like took out his Voodoo Doctor. Alright, so unless he has something good that he plays this next turn, he has a taunt, so I'll have to take out that taunt. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure we're okay. So we'll go ahead and use Raid Leader's special ability to give +1 attack to all of our characters. We'll take out the taunt. We'll deal 7 damage with the... I forget what this is called. The Boulder Fist Ogre. And then we will take him out with the River Crocolisk. Oops. Didn't register. And there you have it. How to play Hearthstone in a nutshell. I think I covered everything. There are a few mechanics that I didn't cover, such as Wind Fury, that will come up when hopefully I play someone that uses a Wind Fury creature in the next few videos. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you understand a bit more on how to play the game. I've been Kinsey. You've been awesome. And I will see you next time.